Hi, it's Amy. Welcome to my bookish life. This is the start of my vlog for day 5 of spring break. So let's get to it. I just left the dogs a little bit ago and I stopped at the library because I had a hold in for this book. This is D&D Dungeon Club Roll Call. It is a graphic novel about Dungeons and Dragons. Oh my God. I need to check this out. So I did put it on hold when I heard somebody mention it. I thought it would be really good for the gala weekend, whatever it is that's happening this weekend. I thought it'd be really good for that. The library is right next to Subway, which makes the library smell like Subway, which is not really that big of a deal, but it can make you hungry. And so I did, because it is lunchtime, I stopped and got food. I got a honey mustard barbecue chicken 6-inch. And when did Subway become Pepsi? Because I'm a big Pepsi person, but I know a lot of people that are not. And that's interesting to me that at least this Subway, my Subway, is now a Pepsi restaurant. I don't know if that's changed everywhere or what. I don't know how that works. But I also got these Baja Chipotle flavored chips that you can like only get at Subway, and they're so good. But yeah, so that's my lunch, and I'm pretty excited about that, but I'm on my way home now. And then when I get home, I'm gonna unpack and then start editing today's vlog, which hopefully you will see today, but it'll be, you know what I mean. So I am home. I put on an EMSR room. I have Keeper of the Lost Cities unraveled. I'm going to be working on this. Krista and I both were chatting, and we just want to kind of plow through this one. It reads really quickly, and it is really just a great story. So that's the plan right now. I'm going to sit and read this. I found this new craft project, and it's from the Perler Bead company. So it has like a mesh like this, and you snap the beads into place. And so that I might be working on that some more. It's kind of a fun little craft. I wonder if you can figure out what that's going to be in there. Okay, so I've been reading this basically all day. I have about 100 pages left. I'm struggling with this a little bit in that some of this just feels like filler. So here's the thing. The Keeper of the Lost Cities books are from the point of view of Sophie. Sophie is a girl who was raised as a human, and it turns out that, and in the very first book, she finds out that she's actually an elf. It turns out that she was made for a specific purpose to help heal the lost cities, which are the cities where all of the imaginary creatures live. And the books that don't take place centered around Sophie's point of view are considered in between books. So this is 9.5. It actually is the point of view of Keith. And Keith is a beloved character. I love Keith. Team Keith all the way. He is great. I make fun of Krista for being Team Keith, but I'm totally there too. Both of us love Keith. He's great. He is just a ham and flawed and wonderful, and he's great. So this is from his point of view, and it's from his point of view during a time where he's not really involved in the action of the last book, book 9, for reasons. And it could be shorter. it could be shorter. I love it, loving it, but it could be shorter. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to listen to Pippi Longstocking for a little bit because I want to craft a little bit. So that's the plan right now. All right, so it is time for me to start getting ready for bed, but I wanted to just give you an update on where I am. So I finished Pippi Longstocking. This book is cute. So as an adult reading this, I'm like, man, this girl has no idea how to act around people, and nobody's helping her act right. Like, and nobody's telling her what is proper. And so people are getting mad at her, and she doesn't understand why people are getting mad at her. And it's a little bit frustrating for me as an adult reading this, because I'm like, yeah, help her out. Like, tell her what to do. Show her how to properly act. If you, like, don't just tell her she's rude and... Yeah. So, I mean, it's cute. It's cute, and I think that there's a lot of really cute things that kids reading this would really like. But as an adult reading it, I'm kind of like, okay. It's definitely fantastical and just cute. Sutton Foster narrating, primo. I mean, get your hands on this if you want to read Pippi Longstocking and you want to listen to it. Listen to Sutton Foster. It's great. Her narration is superb. Absolutely loved it. Also, I realized that I haven't shown my book of the month in the last couple months. So I thought I would do that. This is February. So I have February and March here. So this is February. I got Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. This says, it's June 21st, the longest day of the year, and new mother Camilla's life is about to change forever. After months of maternity leave, she will drop her infant daughter off at the daycare for the first time and return to her job as a literary agent. Finally. But when she wakes, her husband, Luke, isn't there, and in his place is a cryptic note. Then it starts. Breaking news. There's a hostage situation developing in London. The police arrive and tell her Luke is involved, but he isn't the hostage. Her husband, doting father, eternal optimist, is the gunman. Her books always sound so interesting to me. And one of these days I'm going to actually get around to reading one of them. I own 2 of them now. So I should get on that. Well, I was dog sitting. My March box arrived. Oh my gosh. And of course, it's March. So the book of the year was announced in February. And as a best book, whatever, best friend, whatever it is that I am, I get a free finalist. I can either get the winner or I can get a finalist, but I have to get a book of the month that month. And I wasn't in love with any of the choices. So I kind of struggled, but thankfully book of the month has that or choose a member fave. So I got to pick this up. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is from May of 2022. But I believe Yours Truly is part of this one. Is that right? Or did I just make that up in my head? I don't know. But I'm going to take all the Abby Jimenez forever. Like, she's going on my list of authors that I want to read. She's up there with Catherine Center. Okay. Excited to have this. And very excited because that meant that I could get this. The God of the Woods. Oh, it is. Okay. With lovely edges. And oh my goodness, look at this lolly on the back. Here's the deal. I have no idea what this book is about. I don't know. I wasn't really intrigued by it at all, except that the Cupcakes and Chapters book club that I am a part of is reading this in April. So I thought, it's very intriguing. Of the finalists, I think this is the one that I was the most intrigued by. So definitely this was the one I wanted to get. And it's just, man alive, it is so pretty. A teenager vanishes from her Adirondack summer camp. Two worlds collide. Early morning, August 1975, a camp counselor discovers an empty bunk. Its occupant, Barbara Van Laar, has gone missing. Barbara isn't just any 13-year-old. She's the daughter of the family that owns the summer camp and employs most of the region's residents. And this isn't the first time a Van Laar child has disappeared. Barbara's older brother similarly vanished 14 years ago, never to be found. As a panic search begins, a thrilling drama unfolds, chasing down the layered mysteries of the Van Laar family and the blue-collar community living and working in its shadow. I love a good summer camp theme. It's going to be good, I think. I've heard really great things. So I'm excited, and I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, and then this is embarrassing. Okay, I don't want to be an impulse book buyer. I don't. But I went to Dollar General the other day, and there were some books sitting by the register. And one of them caught my eye. And I'm pretty good about putting books down if they catch my eye, but then I'm not really like vibing with it, whatever. This is really pretty. Look at this. Island Affair by Priscilla Oliveros. It just looked really... Okay, it looked cute. Okay, I know it's mass market paperback, whatever. There's so many buzzwords here. See if you can hear my buzzwords. Okay, if you've been watching for some time, you might know my buzzwords by now, but let's see if you can find some. Sought after social media influencer Sarah Vance, in recovery from an eating disorder, is coming into her own with a potential career expansion on the horizon. Despite the good news, her successful siblings and their perfect spouses have a way of making her feel like the odd one out. So when her unreliable boyfriend is a no-show for a Florida family vacation, Sarah recruits Luis Navarro, a firefighter paramedic, and dive captain willing to play the part of her smitten fiance. Firefighter. Social media influencer. I don't know why. Always intriguing. Always. Sibling relationships. And then vacation. It seemed worth a shot. And I thought, you know what? I can be this person. It's fine. So I used some Mad money, and I did purchase it. It was not expensive. Okay, it wasn't. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I didn't really have my eye on reading this. But it is Blurred by Jasmine Guillory. So that's always a plus. And Farrah Rashan, she was featured on Book of the Month. So, I mean, this could be fine. This could be fine. Anyway, in terms of Keeper of the Lost Cities, I did read a good chunk of this. I've read at least 100 pages. I read about 100 pages, I would say. So I read a good chunk of this. I did not read as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. And I will finish it tomorrow before the gala starts. So that's amazing. That's what I have today. I would love to hear how your week is going. Let me know down in the comments. I love chatting with you down there. Commenting, liking, and subscribing really help my channel grow, and I so appreciate you for doing that. I hope you're finding something wonderful to read, and until next time, happy reading. Bye.